So what is your job here at the Women's Resource Center?
I'm the deputy director.
So, like, what do you do? Do you interact directly with some of the people that stay here?
So basically my job is I do see to the day-to-day running of the agency. So I'm responsible for the case managers, the counselors, just sort of everything that kind of goes on during the day. I also run the batterers treatment program, the volunteer program. I'm responsible for the resale shop. So I have kind of a lot of right directly under me. I have managers that work under me that run those programs. And basically I'm just sort of here to just get us through from 9 to 5.
Can you tell me a little bit about the volunteer program?
Sure. So we have 198 volunteers.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a lot. So our board of directors are all volunteers, and we have our resale shop. They have several volunteers that work there daily. They have kind of a crew that goes in each day. And then we have an overnight, we have hotline. So we have a 24-hour hotline. So part of the night that's staffed by volunteers.
Oh, wow.
Right. So people call in, and sometimes it's domestic violence or sexual assault victims. But sometimes it could be a suicide call. It could be just be somebody that needs to talk to somebody. You get all kinds of different calls. So volunteers do the hotline, and then we have the sexual assault response team. So that's a group of volunteers that go through special training, and if there's a sexual assault in our jurisdiction, they activate what's called the sexual assault response team, and the volunteers do that at night and on the weekends. So they basically go to the forensic facility and provide advocacy for the sexual assault victim. So it can be somebody as young as 14, right? It could be a male or a female. It could be somebody from the jail. It could be, right? It could be a young girl. It could be an old lady. So it can be sort of all different. So the volunteers will go and provide that advocacy and then offer follow-up services for the victims.
Can you talk a little bit about some of the changes you've seen in people once they've stayed here, like how this place has really helped them?
I will say, I've been here a long time, and I've been here for 14 years, and you do see a lot of them that will come in, they come in to the walk-in center, right? So clients just come in, walk in, and fill out paperwork and see a case manager. They may come in there and be really at the end of their rope. I've come in before and someone's standing out there. Like I come in at 7 usually in the morning, so I'll drive up and someone's standing out there. So once I drive up and there's a lady standing out there in her nightgown with a little baby, right, like a little tiny baby. So she came in and she's had this terrible story of very abusive husband, really dangerous situation. And he finally had passed out, and so she just grabbed the baby and just left, just with the baby. So she had this little baby and her in her nightgown and her bare feet. So she went to the shelter, and she got into our transitional housing. And really through that time, really a huge change in her, just being, a terrified, pretty young girl. She was in her early 20s, really terrified, and to become this this woman who was, really independent. She went and got some kind of a nursing degree, so she got like a nursing job. While she did all that while she was here, then the baby was about 2 when she left, and so it was kind of neat to see her sort of go through all these changes. She got counseling, and it was pretty. And I really give her the credit, not really us. We provide sort of the tools and sort of an opportunity, but really, the clients do the work. They're the ones that, get up in the morning and go to school, and they do these things, and they're the ones really changing their lives. We're just sort of providing kind of that opportunity for them. But then a couple of years later, she came back and she brought pictures. She had bought a mobile home. So.
Do you have any advice for people wanting to volunteer and get involved, helping?
There's lots of volunteer opportunities. We have a lot of special events. If they don't want to commit to doing something on a regular basis, there's special events all the time. There's things that they can do with the children. And there's always, there's things that we always need. We always need help at Christmas time. We have a big holiday program where each of the kids get 3 toys. So it's the kids in our trans house, the kids at the shelter, and the walk-in clients. So there's a huge need for toys around the holidays, and food. We always need food. We give out a lot of bags of food to families in the area. So if somebody didn't want to volunteer, there are other things that they could do. They could do a food drive or a toy drive at their work. something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's